Well, here we are. Preface number 2, Moto's ditties. You will see from my writing and my speaking that I was mediocre to near failing in composition my senior year in high school. The teacher didn't like me that much, and I didn't like her that much. One reason she didn't like me is because I kept poking a girl in front of me, trying to get her attention with a protractor. She would yell, "Yep!" and jump, and lo and behold, what would happen? The teacher would call me out, send me to the office, and I had to see my old buddy, Russell Wilson, the principal, who was one of my buddies' dad. Yep, that was the old Moto, and that's why my composition was weak, to say the least. And I never could be bothered with the rules. So grammar and punctuation were definitely not my forte. However, I had a friend help me here a little bit, so maybe it gets beyond something written by Alley-Oop. Hey, you remember him, riding through the jungle on a dinosaur. Alley-Oop, oop, 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 oop. You remember that? When I taught, it wasn't the proper techniques of composition. It was all about the stories, of which I had knowledge, and I told these stories in an interesting fashion, I thought. The most important thing about teaching is to get the attention of the students, to make them want to listen. You don't have to be a foremost expert. Just know what the experts say and do and get the kids to listen. In basketball, I taught the jump shot, but I never shot a jump shot in my life. My golly, I could barely jump. I watched, learned, and knew what was necessary for a jump shot, and I could coach it, and I could teach it. After all, I studied Ed McCauley of the old St. Louis University basketball team and the St. Louis Hawks. He shot the perfect jump shot, and I read his techniques and also look at some film on how to shoot the jump shot. After all, hey, how many TDs did Tom Landry score? How many passes did Don Shula throw? Or how many tackles did George Halas of the Chicago Bears make? The Grays did not do what they coached and taught others to do what they had learned through the years of experience. They had to know how it was done, and really, really important, what had to be in the mindset, not just in the legs, the arm, the body. What had to be done had to be done, but you taught it from experience, what you've read, what you've seen, and those that can do that and transform what they've learned and the knowledge they have obtained are the successful coaches and teachers. These are the thoughts that I had when I was typing my 350 ditties. My buddy said, the ditties are too choppy. Hell, I'm having a hard enough time just remembering the events, let alone the choppiness. Choppy, after all, is what my life has been. I will bet yours too. There ain't no smooth ways along a steady course for most of us. Now I get a phone call. And yes, it is another one of my famous no calls. Potential spam. They're really, really good. This is 3 in a row. 3 in a row, potential spams. Well, that's it. I'm turning the damn thing off. They just keep pounding you. Oh, this is a joke. Here, let me turn that thing off. It's a joke. It's unreal. That was 4 times in a row. Collinsville, Illinois, calling me. It's a spam. Anyway, getting back to this problem of the choppiness is what my life has been. What is this? Larry David said it best. Stay away from the calls from Collinsville, Illinois. Oh yes, my ditties are true stories. And after 31 years of teaching and 54 seasons of coaching, a life full of peaks and valleys, a life that consisted of teaching over 4,500 students and 1,250 athletes, a life compacted with the pleasure of being number one in the classroom as a coach in football, basketball, and baseball, as well as wanting to be numero uno in all facets. That's a lot of stress. I wanted to try to be the best husband I could be, the best parent, the best grandparent, brother, son, grandson, friend. Well, I tried. Was always successful. I have my detractors. I have my enemies. You like me, I like you. That's real simple. If you want somebody to like you, you go out and you do the best to get them to like you. Then you will like them. It's that simple. Well, I'm writing these ditties, and they're going to be called I'm Pissed. Now, my Moto Minute tonight is, look at my hat, Gasparilla. If you're down in Florida on the Gulf side, go down to Gasparilla. There's a restaurant there where you can get some shrimp called South Seas. It's right on the Gulf. Great white sands, great venue, great place to visit and relax and get their shrimp. The sauces are all world. So the Moto Minute today, South Seas, Gasparilla, and you're going to love it, this shrimp. It's better than Boom Boom. It's better than all this other shrimp. So make sure you get down there when you're in the Florida Gulf area. This is the Moto Man. Over and out.